Why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because ever since my wife and I got married in 1990, my wife said, "Oh, Tom, you should become a teacher. You'd be so good at it. You work really great with young people, and you know so much. You'd just be a really great teacher." And so, in the financial crash of 2008, I lost like 2 jobs or 3 jobs in like 6 months. And so I couldn't find another job in finance because our economy crashed and there were no more finance jobs available. So it was time for me to look for a new job. And I found an opportunity where I could get my teaching certificate and become a teacher in 1 year, rather than going to 4 or 5 years of college. And then I decided that would be a great opportunity. And so I took it.
Do you regret picking this career? Why or why not?
I've never had one regret, not one. It has been the best thing that I've ever done. It's the funnest job I've ever done. It's a challenging job. It keeps me motivated, it keeps me interested, and I love it. And I hope my students can see that I love what I do.
Do you know what your students think of you? Or like, what do you think your students think of you?
What do I think my students think of me? Well, I have a lot of students that have told me that I was their favorite teacher.
Oh, wow.
Okay? You're kind of surprised. You've never had me for a teacher.
Yeah, I have. But I'm going
Okay.
to next time.
But I have also a lot of students that have come to me for help other than their regular teacher, because they thought that I might be able to help them and explain. Like, I'll give you an example. I taught math for 13 years, and I told all my students, hey, especially my advisory students, if you ever need help in math, come in after school and I'll help you. And I've had a number of students actually do that because they trusted that I could help them. So I think students like me. There are some students that don't like me because I hold students accountable for their bad behavior. And even though I like them as individuals, I am not afraid to correct their behavior.
Are there things that you think schools should improve on? Our school should improve on?
Things our school should improve on. Yeah, I think that there's enough feedback from professional math teachers on what skills students are missing in math. Yet I think we could do a better job of addressing those things that students need to work on
Okay.
that we're not doing right now.
Do you like your coworkers and do you get along with all of them?
Yeah, I like them. I don't interact with them a lot because during the day I see them, up and down the hallways and say hi and this, that, and the next thing, but I don't really go and socialize with them after school. But yeah, they're great people. I think this is a great staff, and I know that a lot of the teachers here really care about their students a lot, and so that's always awesome.
If you disliked your career, what made you feel that way?
If I disliked my career?
Yeah, like was there ever a point that you disliked it, and what?
Yeah, I became an assistant principal quite a while ago, and I was an assistant principal for 2 years, and all I did was student discipline, and I did not like that. It's not why I got into education at all. And it just kind of wore me down, and I got to the point where I was like, this is not what I want to do. So I went back into teaching.
What characteristics do you think your students want their teachers to have?
I think they would want teachers that they feel comfortable that they can talk to. I think they need teachers that can communicate that they care about their students as people and as students.